Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Of course, my name is Leslie Tanner, host, creator, and founder of the most effective personal power program in the country. Tonight, we are getting down to the root of what it means to be an explorer, to participate in a program such as Explorations. Tonight, we are tapping into that universal ancestral power by saying yes to the you are. That and much more tonight on Explorations. Namaste, my explorers. How are we all doing? It's wonderful to be with you. Welcome on in. It's me, Leslie Tanner, host, creator, and founder of the most effective personal power program in the country, Explorations with Leslie Tanner. And when I say program, it can be effusive, right? Because I get here and we start tailoring this so well, so custom to each and every single one of our experiences. You know, I travel through the universe to get to you in your universe, sort of parallel universes. And to do that, ladies and gentlemen, you must build the boat while you row it. However, ladies and gentlemen, this program is one thing and one thing at its base. One thing and one thing at its base. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the program with which we explore the universe both inside and out to unlock and unleash the power within. That's right. Every single person watching this chat, it is so wonderful to be with you. How are you doing, by the way? It's really great to be with you. How are you? Great. Let's check in real quick before I get off on one of my tangents and maybe don't come back. Before I get going on one of my little tangents, one of my this, that, and the others, I'd like to check in with you all, with the chat right now, to see how you all are doing tonight. Beautiful Tuesday night. How are we doing? This show is so good to do blow with. 2V101. You know, I've heard that before. I've heard that before. Namaste to you, Tuvi. Thank you for sharing that, Tuvi. I appreciate that. You know, I've done a little bit of blow in my day. You know, I'm not ashamed to admit I've done a little bit of you know, booger sugar or whatever it's cool to call these days. In my day, it was just called cocaine, and I did it, and it was fine. It was fine. Really, ultimately, I think the one thing that stands out to me about my experience with cocaine, looking back at it, is that how fun it was. I had a lot of fun doing cocaine. I enjoyed hanging out with people that did cocaine. I enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed the entire experience. Ground up. No notes. No negative marks. No poor reviews. 5 stars. Namaste. Yeah, I wish I was zooted. Yeah, I've seen that movie. Rice, namaste, blessings. I'm sober and tired, says not me. That sounds like a... that sounds... Sweetheart, you got some you problems. Let's just say that. I am stoned as fuck and ready to stim the prost. Namaste, Onion Plug, talking about fingering his ass along with the program itself tonight. Namaste to you, and thanks for sharing that. Cocaine just makes you talk about yourself and sweat. Coke is pretty fun. Yeah, listen, I mean, listen, if this is the thing, if weak people do cocaine and they get to the point where they have the confidence to finally start talking about themselves, then they see this self that is birthed through the substance of cocaine. They see it as separate from them. They see it as their enemy. They see it as some expression of ego rather than being a more energized, actualized version of themselves in some ways. In some ways, it's really you know, you get it all costs money, loves drugs. I may have been offered cocaine once. I didn't take it because the dude wouldn't tell me what it was. If it was coke and I knew that, I would have tried it. To feel the fentanyl landmines out there, yeah. I mean, if it's I mean, that's also, I mean, that's part of it. That's part of it. That's part of the excitement, right? I could die. Funnily enough, Fisk77, if we're talking about what to cut, if you got like cocaine that you need to cut, Splenda's perfect. Splenda is perfect. I find the title of today's episode a bit confusing. Am I dumb or is it you? Namaste to you. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. I don't know where the manifest background is. Oh, but we've been rated. Holy moly, a producer, brother in Explorations, Pepperoncini rating in. Namaste, Pepperoncini. Welcome on in and welcome to you goofballs. Lots of people do coke and don't get fent. I'm not saying there's an increased likelihood nowadays, but lots of people do it and there's no fentanyl in it. Listen, I'm not here to give you any sort of guidance in the experience of drugs. Certainly not. I'm not. What good would that do you? What good would it do you for me, Leslie Tanner, to guide you all in your drug use? It would a pointless venture. If anything, it would hurt you. Do not listen. If you guys, that's your prerogative. You guys want to have a little group therapy session about your drugs. You want to be responsible, etc., etc. That's your prerogative. Namaste. Well, listen, we're already having a fun night, and I really do mean that. It feels good to be with you. My name's Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, and tonight we're getting into saying yes to the you are. 2V101 asked just a moment ago, I don't get the theme. Am I dumb or is it you? Well, listen, I can answer that very quickly. It is you. This makes 100% sense, and I don't understand what could even possibly be confusing about that sentence. Saying yes to the you are. Namaste. Now, listen, what I'd like to, before we get into the weeds, before we get into the calls, I want Leslie to babysit me while I do Salvia Fisk. I'd be Fisk. I would love nothing more. Nothing more. Nothing more. The yes part confuses me, says Sociopathogen. The yes confuses me. Namaste. Okay, well, listen. let's get right down to let's cut to the chase, guys. Today is about saying yes to the you are. Now, within that question, within that statement, within that guide post, the trail marker saying yes to the you are. Now, you'll notice one thing, and maybe this is the confusing part. I'm guessing wildly right now because I don't understand how a mind could be so simple that it can't understand this. Booty Wow subbing for the 5th month. Namaste. That sweet prime from Explorer Booty Wow. Thank you so much. Namaste to Booty Wow. No message, just support. Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough for that. Blessings and namaste to you. Now, listen. You'll notice in that statement, the you are. The you is in there twice, right? The you's in there twice. And that is by design. Ladies and gentlemen, today is about saying yes to yourself. And more specifically to the you are. Now, within that sentence, 2 yous. Now, what is this sentence doing is acknowledging the very real reality that within you there are 2 yous. The you are, and the you that is sabotaging yourself. The you truly are, your essence. That which is an expression of the power of the next level that we speak about so frequently here at Explorations. There are 2 yous, and today we are saying yes to the you truly are. And by doing so, unlocking that true, essential, universal, ancient power of the next level. Now, before I provide any more understanding for that, ladies and gentlemen, it's wonderful to be with you. Leslie Tanner, here to give you the tools and techniques you need to unlock the power inside of you, a power that you've vaguely sensed you've possessed all along, but have been afraid of. A power that will truly allow you to become a stakeholder in your own destiny. Now, before we open up the lines, let's go ahead and do a couple orders of business. P.O. Box, guys. I love getting stuff from you guys. I know somebody sent me something. Cougar Pie sent me a message that there's something coming my way. Can't wait to get it. Cougar Pie and Technology Wife really send the best gifts. But in the meantime, guys, P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois, 60647. Is Peppercorn Patty here, by the way? Peppercorn Patty. Peppercorn. Peppercorn. Poopercorn Patty. Poopercorn Patty. Pooper crap shit, pap smear? Pooper crap pap smear? I'm just kind of messing around, getting my mind loose, getting flushing out the tube, so to speak. Poopercorn Pooter, namaste. Okay, so she's not with us. Pooper crap pap smear. Yeah, I don't know, something there. There's something there. Wow. Right, that's what she got. They did a pap smear, and it was poop. Right? They did a pap smear, and then there was poop on the thing. Namaste. So that's fun. That's fun. Somebody go ahead and let her know that I said that. Maybe a clip. You could clip that and let Pooper crap pap smear. Oh, my mullet, namaste, welcome on in. Good to have you, oh my mullet. We're just getting started, perfect timing. Welcome on in, find yourself a nice little warm spot to get settled in, namaste. Second order of business, as you know, guys, couple of details about this a little bit later, but my community of devoted light at patreon.com. I just dropped the link in the chat. If you are interested in really getting to the library of materials that you can take advantage of, ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking for is my community of devoted light at patreon.com. My community of devoted light at patreon.com is where I host my library of exclusive materials. I put a mailing list together with all your names, send out monthly postcards, do a podcast, etc., etc. Namaste. So, if you want to take part in that, the link's in the chat. Couple dollars a month. Couple details about that a little bit later in the show, but Guys, it's wonderful to be with you. I'm just getting settled into both my mind and into my body. Now, get on in there on the Patreon if you don't, you're a punk, says Psyduck with a gun. Namaste, Psyduck. I appreciate that. That's my dog. That's my dog, Psyduck. Ruff, ruff. That's my junkyard dog, Psyduck. That's my junkyard dog, Psyduck. Namaste. Namaste. Oh my mullet. Do you have a mullet? Real quick before we go any further, username oh my mullet. I thought, were you a follow already? Just do that follow thing, because I thought you were a follow already. If not, welcome. But also, second question, follow up to that. Oh my mullet. What exactly is? You don't have a mullet? Holy, come on. Oh my mullet. What? How long is your hair? You can get one of those short mullets, it's chic, and then you grow it out, and then it becomes powerful. Mullet Marauder, good to see you, Mullet Marauder. Haven't seen you in chat in a minute. How you doing? Good to see you. Do we like refollows in this channel? Nindinu, brother Nindinu, new explorer Nindinu, good to have some new blood in here, huh? Good to have some new fresh blood in here. Namaste. Get nice refreshment of novelty in the community. Namaste to Nindinu. Appreciate that, Nindinu. Endless thanks for that. Only grow a mullet if you're balding on the crown. I mean, listen, that's the thing about a mullet is a hairstyle. It's very flexible and it's very powerful. You know? Very flexible, very powerful. Like, if you're a balding man, let's talk about it. If you're a balding man, and it could be on the crown, it could be in the front, it doesn't really matter, right? Balding in some, I mean, you want to get in the weeds of strategy, go ahead. But from a purely sexual standpoint, balding is balding, and that's the rules. Now, some people can just pull off the shorn head, and I would say more balding men think they can pull it off than actually can. So here is a sort of a curveball for you, balding fellas. Grow it out. Grow everything out and then like trim it up into like a weird mullet. It's so much more powerful. It's so much more powerful. Ooh, a skullet. Skullet would be nice, right? A skullet is nice. Mullet equals man bun, mother nipple bottom. You're crazy. That's rage bait. That is rage bait. Mother nipple bottom, you're getting sloppy. That is rage bait. A mullet equals a man bun? Sweetheart, you're out of your damn mind. Namaste. Cooker Pie, my non-crazy friend, will call in tonight. Ooh, great. Yeah, tell her to call in. I can't wait to spend some time with her. You cannot lie. A mullet is a man bun. I just simply do not think so. I simply do not think so. I think it depends on your generational perspective. Because there was a 16-year-old Hispanic teenager at a Starbucks last year sometime who he was working behind the counter. I was just getting a coffee on my way to something, and he looked at my mullet. He said, "Your mullet's tough, dude." And I said, "What?" I said, "Your mullet, it's tough." And it made my year. Not yet. Let's go ahead and do it, guys. So listen, tonight is about saying yes to the you are. Saying yes to the you are. Now, quick little refresher, guys. We are here to unlock the power of the next level. Nothing more, nothing less. It is exactly this ancient universal power that is coursing through every atom in our body as we speak to each other. Now, you might wonder, where does this power come from? Where does this power come from? And you know what, in asking that question, we kind of have it backwards, huh? Because the thing about the power of the next level is that it is everywhere. It exists by virtue of being. It is the energy that births being from non-being. This excruciating, ever-present energy is guiding us on the smallest subatomic levels to the most macrocosmic levels. And it is your birthright, ladies and gentlemen, your birthright. Neji, Creed, Namaste, Explorer makes women feel uncomfortable. You know, with a profile picture like that, it's always 50-50. So namaste to you. See, Tuvi as sort of a, I mean, that's kind of really gets down to it. Tuvi made a good point. Tuvi made a good point. We might not like it, but I think that's a really good point. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this power of the next level exists in every atom, every cell, every molecule, every drop of blood, every little sample of tissue, every square inch of your brain, but not just that, ladies and gentlemen, in every square inch of your mind. The mind-body connection is where it truly gets next level. This, ladies and gentlemen, is where we tap in to the power coursing through us right now. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are participating in an exercise of this very basic fact. The power that we seek already exists inside of us. The power that we feel is inside of us, yearning, screaming to be let free, is cooked into every square inch of our being. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are participating in an exercise, like I said, to say yes to this universal power, to say yes to this ancient power, to say yes to the you truly are, and therefore unlocking even more power than you could have possibly thought was real before tonight. I am so excited about tonight's exercise, saying yes to the you are. Let's go ahead and open up the line. 872-205-9484. Namaste. Jessica Bears, blessings. Appreciate that. Namaste. We get a little update from Jessica Bears. Thank you so much, hon. No, says Jessica Bears. No, see, that's right. That's right. That's our Jessica, huh? Always swimming upstream. But in embodying no, also giving ourselves a yes. One moment, caller. Embodying no, also giving ourselves a yes. One moment, caller. We got a you know what to do. I'll be right back. We got a you know what to do. I'll be right back. Hold. Turn off the speaker in the background also. Namaste, guys. You know what? I don't know why it's not triggering. I looked at what was going on earlier, couldn't figure it out. So we're just going to do it manual style. Let's go, guys. It's a Jazz Express. Toot toot, everybody. That's right. That's right. You know, I might say, somebody might say, a radio show host of a jazz program might say, there's no wrong time for jazz. Really, you can put it on at any time of the day, in any context. And that's just simply incorrect. There are absolutely wrong times for this sort of thing. Affirmations for men, guys, real quick. For if you're a fella out there and you're wondering about the shape of your penis, you should be at least a little bit. Back to the jazz. Yeah, I don't know why it's not triggering. Was there an update that I missed? Yep, there was. There's an update that I missed. I wonder if that's what's fucking everything up. Oh yeah, namaste. Stefan the Mongol, Jazz Me Daddy, namaste to you, blessings. I can't thank you enough for that. Blessings to you. Stefan the Mongol also 3-stream streak, congrats. Congrats, brother Stefan. 1 bit from Tony G33, blessings and namaste to you. And thank you so much to Jessica Bears for kicking off tonight's Jazz Express. So, Not Mish asked a quick question about, what exactly, is there a wrong time for jazz? Yes, there absolutely is. And to be more specific, I can think of several times that it would be inappropriate to play jazz. One of my previous marriages was to a woman that was giving birth to a child that ended up not being mine. Stefan the Mongol holy moly. Stefan the Mongol gifting out 5 community subs. 5 community subs from brother Stefan. Blessings and namaste to you. Thank you so much for that. Namaste. Blessings and namaste. Hold on, the camera's not coming on. One moment. Let's get this camera on, huh? Let's get the damn camera on. We need to get my faces up there. Namaste. Cougar Pie gifting out 10 community subs. Namaste to our sister Cougar Pie, our premier lesbian of the community. Namaste to Cougar Pie. Blessings. Thank you so much. Can't thank you enough. Very, very extremely generous. Very, very extremely generous. If you received a subscription from Sister Cougar Pie, let's see some namastes in chat. Let's see a couple damn namastes of gratitude in the chat right now. Woo! All right. Namaste. It's such a joy to be able to spend this sort of nonverbal moment with you, to be able to just sort of steep ourselves in an energy and a vibration that is all too missing on a platform like twitch.tv. When was the last time you were able to experience a moment like this? When was the last time you were able to sit across from a grown man, not speaking yet communicating with the ancient language gifted to us by Joseph Smith? That's right, the same Joseph Smith that created Mormonism is the sole source of American jazz. Now, there's a lot of, not to get political and racial about it, but there's a certain group that likes to take credit for this, likes to take credit for American jazz. And ladies and gentlemen, do not engage unless you really got gas on the tank, because that is going to be a barn burner of a conversation. It is not going to, you're brave, I salute you, but ultimately the truth is on your side. Joseph Smith created American jazz, period, end of story. Namaste. Peppercorn Patty, namaste. Sweetheart, thank you so much, Peppercorn Patty. And as we were saying earlier, listen, you might think, oh, Peppercorn Patty, they were just saying all this kind of crazy stuff about you a little bit ago and you just gifted 5 subs. Well, can somebody go ahead and send Peppercorn Patty can someone go ahead and send Peppercorn Patty the clip of us discussing her just earlier this evening? We're riffing on your name, hon, and we came up with a poopercorn patty, pooper crap, and then ultimately the sort of cherry on the top was my final thought was pooper crap pap smear. Like they gave you a pap smear and there was poop on the thing when they pulled it out. And that was my little riff, and thank you for the 5 subs, though. I appreciate that. I genuinely appreciate the 5 subs, but also thank you so much for for giving us such a fruitful, moist soil on which to dance in our bare feet, spiritual style. Let's go. Let's go, yeah. Tony G, thank you so much. Stefan the Mongol, 201 bits. The Mormons gave us jazz underwear. Jazz underwear. Namaste to Stefan the Mongol. Did not know that little tidbit. Can't thank you enough for that. Can't thank you enough for that. Blessings and namaste to you. Namaste. Then we've got the subs. The subs are coming in like crazy. Can't thank you enough for that, guys. Really a beautifully generous night tonight. Getting started right. Saying yes to the you are. We got somebody who's been on hold for 12 minutes while we've been jazzercising. We've got 1:51 left on this level. Of the Jazz Express. Let's see how long this caller will last, right? It's been 12, it's going to be 13 minutes and a couple of seconds, and I'll bet they're getting frustrated. I'll bet they're getting a little upset. And what better spiritual lesson than waiting, right? Waiting, not getting, waiting, not getting, waiting, not getting, waiting, never getting, not getting. It won't get it. You won't get it. You keep waiting. You keep doing everything right, everything that you can, and you're not getting it. You're never going to get it. Here you are, screaming, the power coursing, the power screaming through you. No, not going to get it. Thank you so much, Craigulators. 5 community subs. Booty, wow. Namaste. Booty wow, never gonna get it. Booty wow, namaste to you. Ooh. Are we gonna just keep doing it? Yeah, guys, we've got... Oh, that's it. You know, the first time we did a hype train, the Jazz Express, it almost fucked up the whole stream. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, there we go. I don't know exactly why. I probably need to update some stuff because the Jazz Express is not triggering. Blessings and namaste. I gotta put that on the thing. Jazz Express. All right, so guys, the caller right now has been hanging. It's 15 minutes. Tonight we're getting into saying yes to the you are. Namaste. Thank you, brother. Appreciate Craigulators, those 5 community subs. Dog, that is extremely generous. I can't thank you enough. I truly can't thank you enough. Blessings and namaste to you. Let's go ahead and bring in our first caller of the evening. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's up, Mike? I call you tonight.
Yeah, my name's Avery.
Avery, brother, welcome back to the program. I'm so glad that you called back.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. How you doing tonight, Avery?
I'm doing pretty good. I had a day off today. Hung out with my partner all day.
Partner, right on. And sexually, what are you? Gay, straight? What's going on there?
Something, I'm sure. I'll figure it out. Bi, probably.
Bi, probably? All right, cool. And what's that like?
Yeah. All around a good time, I'd say, probably, most of the time. Besides, the existential despair inherent in being human.
Yeah, that sounds like a bisexual thing to say. Namaste to you though, either way. So let's say yes to the you are, probably bisexual already, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Even by this very realization and acknowledgement publicly on Explorations with Leslie Tanner, we have already unlocked an untold reservoir of power in this young man's life, Avery. So Avery hung out with your partner, bisexual, cougar pie coming in with 20 bits, saying, bye guys. That'd be a funny way to just kind of, you know what I mean? Cougar Pie, consider it. Cougar Pie talks, Avery, I don't know, how often do you think about death?
Oh, all the time.
All the time. Okay, yeah.
That's one of the better subjects I think about. I think more lighthearted, but yeah, death's common.
Okay, what's heavy for you then? What if that's not heavy? What's not?
War, slavery, exploitation, those type of things. Yeah.
And so, are you pro or anti those things?
Anti those things, yeah.
So bisexual that is anti-slavery.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So far, I feel like this is pretty surface level, common stuff, but
Right. But we're gonna get there. Namaste.
Namaste.
Before we get into any more of the kind of pointed stuff, I just want to hear about your day. Avery, what'd you do today with your day off, hanging out with your partner?
Oh, I mean, well, we started watching a new show, Pantheon. Talked a whole lot about like books and magic and stuff and the occult. We're both academics, and we both have spent at least some amount of time in school studying like various points of theology. So we were just bouncing ideas back and forth, comparing different scholars. And
wow, interesting. Yeah. Okay, I said interesting, but honestly, that sort of stuff interests me personally.
Mm-hmm.
So academe. So what did you guys walk out of what were your degrees?
Well, so I have a degree in cybersecurity and a certificate in locksmithing, and my partner has a degree in chemistry with a minor in microbiology.
Minor in micro chemistry and bio.
Yeah.
And you were just kind of dipping your toes back into theology today, just kicking it, hanging out.
Yeah. Theology, philosophy, kind of throwing different stuff back and forth. We were looking over my library. I have like a library of like various like hard to find works.
Mother Nipplebottom, quick communal vision. What are the negative consequences of saying yes to who you are? Oh my gosh, that is such a Mother Nipplebottom question to ask. That's truly a fantastic question. Now I'm gonna say to Mother Nipplebottom, what are the negative consequences? Before I get into my thoughts, Lord knows I got thoughts on that. I want to hear from Avery. You're an egghead, right? You and your partner. Is your partner around right now?
No, they went home.
Ah, shit. I'd love to talk to them too. But here, now, let's go ahead and throw you this question from Mother Nipplebottom before I start getting my little pincers all over it. What are the negative consequences of saying yes to who you are? Go ahead. And this is from a bisexual, mind you.
Okay, I think it limits. I think it could be limiting to your growth. You know, like I think there are things you can change and things you cannot change. And while you always want to try to accept things you cannot change, just as a blanket statement, if I go, I say yes to who I am. Well, like right now I'm a smoker. If I really try hard enough, I could not be a smoker. Maybe I shouldn't say yes to who I am.
Right. Well, okay. So you're saying. So, in the case of something like that, you technically do have control over. That in the case of like maybe it's unhealthy physically. This is an example.
Yeah. Just as an example, like that.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, listen. I think that there's a lot of things that can be negative about. I would say it's more negative than not, to be honest with you. I mean, that's one thing about striving and achievement, and these fairy tales provide us, ladies and gentlemen. They provide us a protection from that which we actually are. The idea that tomorrow can be better, that we can be something that we're not tomorrow by virtue of work, by virtue of luck, by virtue of perseverance, resilience, etc., etc. These are fairy tales that separate us from the power of the next level.
Okay.
They say no to who we are. Avoidance of pain, avoidance of calamity, avoidance of death, I would argue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what's the worst part about being bisexual?
What's the worst part about being bisexual? I mean, I don't know. I don't care. I don't think there is that much of a downside. There's far worse things about me and my gender and sexuality. I have gender dysphoria. That's the worst thing about me on a day-to-day living.
So what are you? Do you have a word for it?
Not really. I think the nomenclature most people use to describe me is detransitioner, or maybe ND.
You go. I love. The detrans contingent of my community is very, very, very powerful. So I feel you. I understand. You speak on that.
Yeah. Speak on that?
Are you a repressor? Asks Cougar Pie through a communal vision. Are you a repressor? Do you repress?
Maybe, I guess on some level, yes. On another level, I guess I'm just kind of, yeah, I'm a repressor. Or I guess just exhausted by the chasm of what I desire versus what's achievable. And I feel like attempting, like how do I put this? Imagine there's like a chasm between where you are and where you want to be.
Easy.
You can't jump. You can't jump across. No. Why jump in?
So wait. So say that one more time. You can't jump across, and then.
So why jump in?
So why jump in?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's better to be on the side of the canyon you're on, at least from my experience. I won't tell anyone else how to live their lives. I don't care. It's not like a political thing. Just my personal experience. I was less happy failing to transition.
Right. You just couldn't. You just couldn't do it, and it caused you a lot of problems.
Yes.
Well, and what are some of those problems?
Damage in our relationship with my family. They're very conservative. Then also just my dick stopped working.
Dick stopped working. Is it still not working?
No, it works.
Now it's back.
Yeah,
now you're back.
I'm back, yeah.
Now, the first time you jacked that cock off, I'll bet after not getting it to work for a long time, was that pretty exciting?
Yeah, decently.
I would say that's a Rocky moment if I've ever heard one. Namaste. Namaste. What was Rocky's like girl's name? Rocky's wife?
Well, I don't know. I never saw Rocky.
Chat. Somebody in chat knows. Chat. What is? I'm blanking on Rocky's wife's name. Right? Adrian. Yeah, that's it. Adrian. Thank you so much. Spatsburg and Pepperoncini coming in. Adrian. So you had like an Adrian moment. That's how I see it.
I wouldn't go that far, to be honest. It was more like, yeah, cool. It was just a minor relief of anxiety, I guess, and a relief of minor anxiety. I'm not like, I wasn't too worried. I was a little worried, and then I stopped being worried. That was the moment.
Wow. Listen, I feel like this conversation has begged more questions than we could possibly have the time to answer. Avery, I had no idea that that we would have this excitement to get into, and I'm already excited for our next conversation. But saying yes to the you are as a detransitioner, now that is powerful.
Yeah.
and really setting us off tonight, because you have you've been through some ups and some downs. Let's just say that.
Yeah. I sure have.
Cooker Pie says, how long were you on estrogen?
1 year.
That's not a short amount of time.
No. 14 months in total.
Was 14 months total. Okay, interesting. So here we go. Okay, beautiful. Well, listen, there is there is not enough time in this whole damn stream to get into all the details you just provided, Avery. But I just want to say genuinely, thank you. Thank you for sharing so much of yourself tonight. And really, not only personally, I want to thank you, but you're getting all of us started on the right foot tonight as we prepare to explore saying yes to the you are.
All right. I appreciate that. I'll probably call you again Thursday.
Please do, Avery. Please. I'm already looking forward to it.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Talk to you later.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Wow. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
It's Poopercorn Crap Patty.
Poopercorn Crap. It's so good to hear from you, Poopercorn. It's been a minute.
Hi.
Hi. How's Poopercorn? How are you, hon?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. I'm juked right now. I'm drinking a Alani Nu energy drink, and the flavor is Hawaiian shaved ice.
Oh my gosh! I've only had the spooky one. There's like a spooky flavor for Halloween.
Yeah. It's got the cute can.
Yeah, that's the only one I've ever. And cherry maybe.
Ooh, honestly, cherry's my favorite. Is my favorite fruit and fake fruit flavor.
Oh my gosh. It makes me think of cough medicine. I don't really like it.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
But this Hawaiian shaved ice one, this one tastes a little bit like coconut, and I kind of like it. It's kind of a little herbal, a little coconutty.
Okay.
Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, hey.
Okay.
Well, listen, I want to thank you for the very generous gift of subs earlier tonight.
Oh yeah, of course. I've had a little bit of time off of work. We got paid the other day, so I'm just giving my monthly contribution.
Thank you so much for that. I can't thank you enough. Ladies and gentlemen, it is possible to set up a monthly donation with me. Message me here or on Discord, and we can talk about how to do that. Namaste. Tithings, tithings or indulgences, we might call them.
If it gets the compound built any faster, you know what I'm saying? So,
I know. Listen, we're genuinely we got our eyes on something.
Okay.
We got our eyes on something. There's an empty house sitting in the burbs right now. Let's just say we got a connection. So I'll keep you abreast.
There's a lot of land in South Carolina.
Oh, is there?
There's plenty of land. Yeah.
Is it expensive land in South Carolina?
I guess it just depends on who's selling the land. For the most part, I've looked into the cost, and it seems like it's either manageable or it's like insane. So.
Is there a place in the state that land is cheaper than other places?
I would say in my county it's pretty cheap. Yeah.
Okay.
But then someone sent me an article today that said that. Let me look. I didn't read it, but I saw the headline. South Carolina is the nation's fastest growing state. crazy.
Is that true? Does it feel like it?
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, there are a lot of people moving here, but yeah, New York Times. I guess it's legit. I don't know.
You know, people. I feel like I don't know that. I'm so MK Ultra'd by the internet that I feel like I read one of those articles like every 3 weeks. It's like, oh, this is the quickest growing, booming, most exciting place to be. And it's like a different place every time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you've like seen this growing up like in the same place well, I don't know, maybe you moved around too much, but it definitely feels like things have changed. And maybe that's just like with more the population growing or whatever, but yeah, I don't know. Like you walk down the street and you're like, oh, there didn't used to be. I remember when that used to be a different thing. Or
we got a quick psychic emergency. Please hold.
Oh my god, fucking Fram.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Framware to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 400 pooper corn patty 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 poop. Repeat. Cheer 400 pooper corn patty 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 poop. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
So, Peppercorn Patty, as much as I'd love to chew the chud with you all night long about this, that, or the other, I'd love to take you to task on tonight's theme, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Namaste, Fram, we are for that very generous psychic emergency. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that, and thank you so much for the message as well. There's something in there.
Yeah, I know you're really trying to hop on task, but I will say, Fran really missed out on the whole other thing earlier, the poopy patty talk. He would have loved that, but he wasn't here, so
where was he?
I don't know, probably like jacking it or something.
Probably jacking it. Probably jacking his penis.
Yeah. But the topic. Okay, so I think, were you around for Toaster Tarot Tells It Like It Is yesterday? I feel like you were, because he said namaste at the end, and then you got in his chat and said, I heard you bitch or something, right?
So Mish watches it, as everyone knows, my temporary roommate, not Mish. Mish watches it loud as fuck all over the apartment, and I can't help but listen to it.
I love that. Okay. Well, I don't know if you heard, but I got a really bad reading last night, like pretty awful. Basically set up my year to be awful.
That your year is going to be awful?
Yeah, my year's going to be awful. And I don't remember all the, like, each significance of each card, but I do know that February I'm supposed to experience loss, so I'm really excited about that. Yeah, so I was thinking about...
Can you guess? Do you have a guess what the loss is going to be?
I mean, I have a couple of ideas. I told Need to Go Back about it. He's not excited because he has to fly here in February, so, you know, your brain starts to make connections, and you're like, oh, shit, well, I don't know if that's the way I should be viewing this, but it's a possibility, you know?
Wow. I mean, I don't even like joking around about this. This is serious stuff. Toaster is very powerful, is the thing.
He is here right now. Okay, if you hear me need to go back, ignore this, mute the television.
Mother Nipplebottom with a communal vision. Thank you so much, Mother Nipplebottom. You could get that wart removed. That is a loss. All losses aren't bad.
I guess. But that's not how my brain works. My brain goes to like the worst possible scenario.
So need to go back, going down in like a plane, like a terrorist situation?
Yeah, basically is the worst case scenario. But other than just like that specific, the reading for that specific month, I told Toaster at the end of the reading something to the effect of like, okay, well, I was already kind of in a shitty mood last night, and I was thinking like, well, if this is a reflection of my mood at this current time, it's like I can maintain and have a shitty mood. And so if this is just like what I'm, I don't know, projecting for the rest of the year, whatever, then at least I know what's in store, essentially, if that makes any sense. And then he was like, let's turn it around and be positive. And he told me to chant or something. He told me to say, like, I'm going to be triumphant. And I was like, I don't want to do that, but I did it for the show because he's very persuasive. So then I was like, I can come up with explorations tonight and Leslie will understand it from my point of view.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And as powerful as Toaster is, this is one of his weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
Like those, no one can deny, anybody that's been, in proximity to Toaster doing a tarot reading, understands the sort of ephemeral power that young man brings to his tarot readings. And, but, first of all, I completely, I feel it's chilling to hear that. It's chilling to hear how negative that reading was. But hearing how Toaster handled it, I could not be more disappointed in him, to be honest. I could not be more disappointed. After all years of working with him. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. He's just definitely not working the program, especially like, what you're saying, all these years you've been working with him. He doesn't get shit, I guess. Nothing gets through that thick skull.
It is. Weirdly enough, like spiritually, his skull is very thick, but if I've never seen him in real life, but if I had to put money on it, I'll bet that physically speaking, his skull would be soft. Is that, you've met him in real life, right?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't like trying to find a soft spot or anything, but he does have like a giant head and an extremely small body, so...
Yeah, I assume that he's got there's just, like, if you did like a bone density test on his skull, it would be softer than average. And I try to keep this in mind when I get critical of him, because he's trying to yes queen you, he's trying to pump you up, he's trying to do girl power stuff. How ugly, how violent that is. I can't stand that stuff in the first place, but then to look at his power and then balk at it and then try to sing Spice Girl songs with you on your way out when you are staring down the barrel of a fucking gun. And not only, one of my questions for you tonight, Poopercorn, was going to be, do you consider yourself to be a positive person in general, or are you happy?
No.
Yeah. I feel this is one of your strengths. I feel this is why you have the gravitas that you have, Poopercorn. One of my moderators and producers, Poopercorn Patty, she's there for a reason. All right, ladies and gentlemen, she's there for a reason. She's got a gravitas to her. Now, also known as Avery with a communal vision, real quick, one moment. And I'll be right back with my thoughts on that. Also known as Avery, where can I find Toaster's stream? Also, what separates saying yes to who you are from just being who you are? I mean, just being who you are, I think, is a myth that we'd like to believe. It's sort of like fake enlightened contentment that does not exist. It's not real. And saying yes is an active, you're saying yes. It is an active exercise. Hopefully that clears that up for you. And implies an experience, an excruciating experience in my opinion, and the opinion of the program. But anyway, you know, you're powerful, Peppercorn, okay? You're powerful, and part of that is your negativity. You've earned it, all right? You've earned that. And you're emotionally ready for this year. You're ready for this year. Real quick affirmations for these. You know, bedtime's whenever you want it to be. Let loose. Okay. And I hear you. I'm scared right with you every step of the way, all right? I want you to keep me updated as to the negative unfoldings of 2026, okay?
Okay, I can do that.
And just know that I am with you emotionally.
Okay.
I will never empower you. I will never make you sing a Spice Girl song. I will never, you know, make you put a little crown on your head and try to tell you that everything's going to be okay when you know for a goddamn fact that it's not.
Yeah, it's gonna suck.
But you're ready.
Yeah. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. Yeah.
Namaste. Well, Peppercorn, listen, is there anything else that you'd like to share with the community before we move along tonight?
No, I think I'm good, but you know, here's to 2026 being really bad. So that's all I gotta say. Namaste.
God, it feels so good to hear you say that. Namaste. That was guys, isn't that the emotional experience, guys? Let's all sit with that. You know, how many times do we have to listen to somebody's resolutions, see a picture of like, one moment, I'll be right with you. How many, you know, seeing pictures of like reflection, about gratitude, about the journey, about, you know, oh, I can't wait for what this year holds, to just hear Pap Smear say 2020, here's to 2026 being bad. And you could hear it in her voice, you could believe it. Can you imagine that somebody would give her a sort of like a workbook sheet to just like, what are ways that you can always be in control of your life? You're so powerful. All right, let's bring in our next caller. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. We're exploring saying yes to the you are. Caller, what's something I can call you tonight?
Dad?
Jenny.
Oh, hey, Leslie.
Hey, yeah, your dad's dead.
Right.
Were you dreaming or something, or what was going on there?
Been taking those quick snoozes lately. I think I might have been dreaming.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
So listen, Jenny, we're getting into the themes
What are you
tonight.
doing around here?
Real quick, communal vision, sociopathogen. Good. I love it. Always a great perspective from socio. Your dad is dead.
Okay, I feel like we're nailing this down pretty hard right now. Like I get it. Dad? Daddy? Oh, I don't feel good.
Why not? What's going on?
It might be back to the hospital time.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
Doesn't matter. It's disgusting.
Huh?
I'm disgusting.
So back to the hospital to take a bath?
To get bathed?
I mean,
yeah, I gotta head in. Gonna have to head in.
Do you like the bathtubs? Are they big enough for you at the hospital? Is that what's going on?
Okay. Look, dude, we're not talking about the size of my tub.
Right.
Okay.
We're not talking about what?
We're not talking about the size of my tub.
Right. Okay. Okay. So you're filthy. You're disgusting, and you might have to go back to the hospital.
Yeah. No big whoop. What's with this double UU? UU.
Well, yeah,
Weird,
some
right?
people, I don't understand. Some people seem to be really confused. It's pretty straightforward. I don't understand the confusion. Saying yes to the you are.
Right. You definitely should have put a comma in there.
Why
I don't
would
want
you
to be
do
a
that?
grammar whore. I don't want to be a grammar whore.
Aren't
bro.
you an architect?
How are you doing tonight?
What the hell are you talking about grammar?
Oh, I'm only supposed to concentrate on one thing?
I mean, you're not exactly an authority getting in my face about the damn comma.
Did you wear that turtleneck the other night?
Yes.
I was just checking. Hey, look, I don't. Let's be cool. Let's be cool right now, okay?
Saying yes to the you are on Explorations with Leslie Tanner.
Okay. How do you feel? How are you doing?
Oh, I'm great. I feel fantastic. I mean, there's so many ways up the mountain of good experience that I'm experiencing right in this moment. Cougar Pie, 30 bits, good caller.
I'll tell you something. I don't know much, but I know I love that cuckoo pie. Oh, hey, Les.
Les.
Get me out of this place.
What place?
I think it's the planet.
All right, Jenny, listen, if I could write you a prescription, it would be saying yes to the you are. Now, let's get down to business. Saying yes to the you are. Now, you've got Jenny.
You ask the
right
questions.
here.
You're the therapist.
Jenny right here. Then we got a Jenny inside that's disgusting and filthy.
Okay.
Why is this Jenny disgusting and filthy?
You want the... Well, because I'm sick.
You're sick. Sick on what? What kind of sick are you?
So what? Big deal. Autoimmune disease. You want the Jenny outside?
Disgusting, sick Jenny, autoimmune disease, and what are they going to do for you at the hospital? Let's discuss this.
They're going to put me on an IV.
Of what?
Vitamins.
Right. And is it just ultra concentrated vitamins, or do you not take vitamins in your daily life?
No, I take vitamins.
And where do the vitamins go? Is there a little guy?
Are you getting down to brass tacks? They go down into my liver.
The vitamins go to your liver?
Yeah, that thing's no good anymore.
Ugh. Livers.
Remember those stupid ass kidneys? They're failing. They're stupid.
I hate kidneys.
Don't get me started, dude. They're so small and look dumb.
They're tiny little they're little beans. And I don't mean that in a positive way.
Yep. No, not in a cute way at all. Like, at all.
So it sounds like, listen, and this is, guys, we talk about Jenny being powerful all the time.
I think intestines should do more. I'm sorry, Les.
You what?
I think intestines should do more because we've got like 40 feet of them inside. I feel like they should pick up a little slack. More slack.
It's kind of selfish that they just do what they do, right?
Yeah. They're just like, oh, I'm next to the colon. And it's like, it really kind of seems cliquey. It's like being back in high school. It's like...
Having your kidneys fail is like being in high school.
No, the intestines and the colon doing nothing. They're not... The kidneys, oh, please. They're like... I would totally... And guess what? And I'm not a bully. But I would have made fucking fun of them so bad, dude. So bad. But they act like they're big shots. Real big shots. I'm sorry, Les, were you saying something?
I was saying, yeah, I was getting to, often when you call, we discuss about how powerful you are. And, some of the new people in chat, they might be wondering, how could somebody so unhealthy and so unhappy, sick both mentally and physically to the core, how could someone like that be considered powerful in any way? Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, that's the right question. That's a good question. And in many ways, she's not. In many ways, she's not. Her kidneys and liver are failing. She's going to go to the hospital to get vitamin C because she doesn't chew her Flintstone vitamins enough or whatever's going on.
Just sometimes.
Right. So, but, you experience this.
Yeah.
Viscerally, immediately. You know how much you are suffering. You do not play games about it. You are suffering so deeply that you can't tell yourself tomorrow will be better. Maybe tomorrow will be better.
Nope.
Maybe I'll finally get to live the full life. Maybe Marathon Jenny starts tomorrow. Right?
No.
Maybe Volunteer Jenny is finally going to go to that soup kitchen and help homeless people maybe next week.
Right. I did mention that I would like to do that. That's not going to happen.
No, it's not. And why isn't it going to happen?
Because I'm dead inside, let's be honest.
Big D, this is not. Listen, 1 second. Your new friend, Big D, needs to be addressed. Listen.
Big D's in?
Big D is in the chat right now. Namaste to you.
Big D!
Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate that. Your presence is very welcome here. Real quick communal vision from Cooker Pie. Cooker Pie says maybe Jen will beat David in hand-to-hand combat.
That's never gonna happen either. I tried the other day. You know that kook.
You got your ass beat?
Yeah, he got me pretty good. He got me in the head, like twice. I was swinging though, Les, because you know me, I'm a fighter. You know what I mean? And then he got my hand pretty bad. I bled pretty profusely for a little bit. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop hitting him.
All right, you keep swinging. Right. You keep swinging, Jen. But listen, I do need to address Big D for a moment. Big D, coming from, so guys, everybody, can we get some namaste in chat right now for one of our newest explorers in the community, Big D Energy? Can I see some namastes for Big D Energy right now? Now, I had a conversation with this young man just yesterday. Really beautiful conversation. And you guys are really going to love his contributions once he gets settled in and starts figuring out where everything is.
Ah, shit.
What's going on?
I tried to gift Big D a fucking sub. I don't even know Jay Shuffle Boston Benson.
Yeah, you just gave out a community sub. You didn't gift it to anybody.
I didn't. Well, I wanted to gift it to.
You just shot calm into the universe, into the abyss.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you
Somebody
fucked
else
up.
gift him. Somebody else pushed the right button. Anyway.
So anyway,
Leslie.
Listen. Big D Energy, coming from a good place, arguably, I'm just trying to understand your mindset a little bit. Keep that in mind. Now, saying tomorrow will be better, all caps, and then a bunch of 100 emojis. Now, Jenny, given your position, given your history, Kookerbot giving a sub to Big D Energy. There she is. Kookerbot did it.
Thanks, Keith. That.
Thanks so much, Coop.
Classy broad.
Now, given your history of life, given your health position that you're in, both mentally and physically, how does that feel? How to hear that business from Big D Energy that it's going to be better tomorrow?
Well, he knows one of the worst stories that has ever occurred in my life, and he's singing Annie to me. And it's very thoughtful. It's not going to be better tomorrow. It's never better. It's just another day that I'll sleep through. Let's be honest. Everybody, You're just going to, even if you're awake, you're sleeping.
That was beautiful.
Thank
I want
you.
to thank you for that.
Thank you. Hey, Big O, remember how he had to ask and how classy that is? When you bring in a new explorer, by the way, everybody, you want to talk about class, you've got to go talk to Big O first. Or your ass will get torched up. Isn't that right, Big O?
That's right. That's right. Jenny cleared Big D Energy's admission through me, and I appreciated that. I appreciated that, Jenny.
Final boss. Final boss.
Listen, Jenny.
Oh, yes, sir.
Thank you for sharing everything that you shared with us tonight. This has been a terrific call, and really exemplifying, saying yes to the you are. You have to understand, in the case of Jenny, ladies and gentlemen, there is not the conflict is on the surface. The excruciating reality of saying yes to who you are, given her disability, given her sense of suffering, depth of suffering, she has no choice but to say yes. She wishes she could say no. Isn't that right, Jenny?
Yes, sir. I hate myself, sir.
Namaste. All right, you go. Get out of here. All right. Good luck with all the kidney shit.
Wait a minute.
What?
I have a question.
What's that question, Jenny?
Who's got two thumbs and loves you, bud?
Namaste, bud. Namaste, guys. Namaste to Jenny. Jenny, thank you so much, sweetheart. I can't thank you enough for calling in tonight.
All right. Talk to you soon, bud.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie. This is Kook.
Cooker Pie. Good to hear from you. How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing, I feel I'm drinking this little energy drink, and I'm feeling the energy of 10,000 winds right now.
Actually, you seem calmer than normal today. My friend was saying you seem like you're having a chill day.
You know, it's funny. You know, the inside of my mind is percolating, as it always is. But sometimes at the top of the stream, I'll find myself stuttering, and I'll realize that there's a mismatch, that the disconnect between my body and mind must be reckoned with. And so when I felt myself stuttering, I saw a path that required me to sort of take a note from my body and to, yes, acknowledge a little bit on the external, a lower energy. And it's very observant that you notice that, and I genuinely appreciate whatever it is. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you.
Genuinely, namaste.
And I just want to say also, Jen, we love you. I hope you have a better night. We love you so much. And I hope you win against David one day. Love you, Jen.
Yeah, good luck, Jen, huh? You know, every time she calls in, she's saying something is wrong. I kind of lose track of all the negative shit she says, to be honest.
I know. I still want the best for her because I like her a lot. So
right, we love Jen. We love we do. We genuinely cherish Jen's energy tonight and all nights. Now, so listen, Cougar Pie. Real quick, guided meditation from Tropes. So this is an open-ended guided meditation. I'll be right back with you in a second, Kook. I just got to get this guided meditation going. If you can imagine a hole, that's not a hole. It's a wall. It's a wall, and but it's got a dimension of a hole. It's sort of a long cylinder of a wall. The wall continues through sort of not just the first dimension, not just the second dimension, not just the third dimension, but the fourth and fifth dimensions. String theory wall. It's a wall that's a hole, but it's also a wall. String theory has done so many positive things for the human race that the mind reels, right? All the discoveries, all the studying, all the research, all the cute little headlines that they get to run about string theory while accomplishing nothing truly truly a beautiful model by which to strive for all of our work, to produce more, 2, 3, and 4 times the amount of nothing that the normal person will ever produce. Namaste. Thank you so much, Tropes. Hopefully that got you to where you needed to be. Big D energy. Namaste to you as well. Blessings. Okay. Well, Cougar Pie, what were you saying right before the guided meditation started?
Oh, I was just saying hi to Jen and wishing her the best and checking on you, telling you were calm.
Now, Cougar Pie, I appreciate your calling. I always love it when you call on a personal level. But I know you got a friend with you, right?
Yes.
Okay, you got a friend with you, and did you want to talk? Do you want to tag team this call? Because I'm ready to just get down to work if that's all right with you.
Oh, I'll hand the phone directly to her. Here you
go. Okay, I see what's going on.
Not today.
Hello? Hello, is this Coop's non-crazy friend?
Kind of. How are you?
Is this? Did we talk to you just a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Yes. You're the hot one, right?
Yes.
You're the sort of one that nobody likes at parties, but you have you have great tits and a great ass.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
You have
okay,
a good memory.
Refreshing my memory and the memory of chat before we get started tonight. So, listen, remind me of your name one more time.
Des,
that's right. Okay, so Des, tonight we are saying yes to the you are. Now, let's start with this. Are you somebody who does sort of like New Year's resolutions ever or anything like that?
No, not really.
No, not really. Okay. Well, me neither, and I can't blame you for that. But is there, let's see here. What's an area of your life that you're unhappy with?
Easier question.
Oh, you want an easier question than that one?
Yes.
Okay. Is it because there's too many, or it's just kind of hard to think about? Both. I can narrow it down.
Definitely both.
Okay, I gotcha. That's what I kind of figured. So let's look at this. Maybe are you happy romantically?
I don't know. I'm not doing anything romantically.
And do you find yourself, yearning for some sort of romantic connection ever?
Yeah.
Well, tell me, what was the last time you were sort of hitched up with somebody? What was that like? Was it fun? Did it end well?
Hitched? I was never hitched.
I mean, not like legally fully married. I didn't mean fully married, but talk. What was the last relationship? Tell me about your last relationship.
Oh, the time I was illegally married.
Were you married?
I don't remember anymore.
If you were married?
No, oh God. It's the 3rd degree. I have to remember everything.
I'll trade you. I'll tell you about my past marriages if you tell me about yours.
No, tell me first, because I don't remember mine. Maybe we'll jog my memory.
Okay, well, let's see. Well, I was discussing, I was in the room for the birth of a child that I thought was mine. And
is that what's happening in the background?
And what was happening in the background?
Is that what's happening in the background right now?
I know, it's funny timing. Who did that? Fisk, you're crazy, Fisk.
You were so blind.
No. So the child wasn't mine, and it was a completely different race. And I was playing, my favorite sort of jazz, whatever. It's not.
Leslie, that's terrible. Keep going, God.
What's terrible?
It wasn't yours?
Yeah, right?
Oh my God.
Wasn't mine.
Nice going, but keep going.
Guess the race of the child.
Oh, wow. Oh my God. I don't want to guess. Just tell me.
Go ahead.
You know better than this. How
Don't
dare
call
you.
it a slur. Just guess the race.
What's your guess?
There's so many races. Just look up a list of races and pick one.
Okay, I guess like the popular vote in the room is Filipino.
You're 100% right.
Wow.
It was
Love that.
Filipino.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? Check.
And at the moment, I was a young man. I was like, I'm gonna love this child like it's my own. And then that was not the case. I hate that kid. That kid became an object of at the moment, like I felt small, I felt out of control, I felt as if I felt betrayed, my life was ruined, and I hated
Baby might have felt the same way.
this little multi-ethnic child.
Poor baby.
Yeah, poor baby. Well, yeah, but he's doing great. As far as last time, it's been years since I heard how he was doing, but they're together still, so whatever. Now you go. Tell me about one of your marriages.
I don't know. I think I was 19.
Nice. Okay, 19 years old.
Long time ago.
Mm-hmm. How long did it last?
2.5 months.
2.5 months. Bam. Got in there, got out of there.
Yeah.
How long did you were you together before that?
1 month.
Damn, right on. That's awesome. What's mentally wrong with you?
If I knew, like, I think that'd be like a superpower. I don't know. I'll have to get diagnosed.
I know, right? Listen, I would caution you against that, but that's for another night. Now, because there's something about, you ever talk to somebody who really prefers to discuss like diagnosis stuff and like talks all academically?
Yeah.
It's kind of boring, right? It's kind of sexless.
Totally.
Right. And that's that I mean, I have many critiques of my colleagues in the mental health field, but this is one of the things that they sort of accidentally cause. Somebody as powerful as you, with as powerful of a spirit as you, going into a sort of the castration machine of diagnosis, cutting your spiritual penis off. It's hideous. Yeah, exactly. It's hideous.
I mean, I can still choose not to take the medication.
Exactly. And that's, a lot of people, that's a very good point. What meds are you on? Are you on meds right now?
No, but if I ever decide to get diagnosed, I can just choose not to take them.
True. But, there is a danger to having those seeds planted in the first place. You really got to ask yourself.
You got a target on your back.
Is it worth it? Is it worth it to let these goblins, these scheming goblins, to put their little paws all over you?
No, I just say raw dog it.
Raw dog it. Listen, Dez is Dez is a little nuclear reactor. We can all feel it, right, folks? We can feel the energy teeming from Dez right now, can't we? Can we not feel it through the phone? Can we not feel that through the phone right now? Now, you don't know what's wrong with you. First marriage, 19. What was that? What was the straw that broke the camel's back?
I cheated.
Nice. And he was upset, I would imagine.
I don't really pay attention, so I don't know.
Technology wife, beautiful. Thank you so much for the 50 bits, triggering the blossom. That's another thing I got to fix. I got on my list of things I got to troubleshoot. All these updates are kind of fucking my ass. So you don't pay it. You cheated on the man. You didn't pay attention. But you ended up divorced.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you divorce him or did he divorce you?
I think it was mutual.
Okay. Wow. We're getting these kind of hazy details about your life and kind of just coloring in the blank spots of what we, how we understand you. And I love it. I love it because we're getting these pieces, but the pieces have such a depth and nuance to them that, it's not, it's refreshing is what it is. It's refreshing, and I want to thank you for this.
Oh, I appreciate it, Leslie.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think you're in touch with a good amount of your power, but this sort of like exposed nuclear reactor in an emotional sense, I feel inside of you. I think there's a great deal of potential still yearning to be set free. Do you ever feel like that's true for your life?
Yes, she's saying yes. She kind of half bailed out and gave me back the phone. She's saying yes.
Okay, well, you tell her I appreciate her calling in, Kook.
I will. We all appreciate her.
We do. We do. Don't we, guys? Can we get a couple namaste in chat for Des right now? Can we get some namaste in chat right now for Des? Please. Please, thank you.
She's a real sweet gal.
Yeah, she seems like a real sweet. She's got a sweetness to her, but there's also some other things.
Oh yeah, definitely, but not towards me, and I appreciate that.
Yeah. Because you've seen those other spices, right? You've seen the cardamom and the cinnamon get, whoever's calling, fucking stop it. You've seen those come out, and you haven't been on the receiving end of it ever?
No, not really, because I don't tend to be. I don't really purposely irritate the people that I enjoy. And she's also a person that like turns her anger inward, where it's kind of like the opposite for me, where I like shoot it out and get it all over everyone. She turns a lot of hers like inward. Where I'm full aggressive, you know how I am.
Right. Sometimes, yeah, when I see you pop into a chat, and I feel like you got boxing gloves on. Like you're warmed up, like you did a warm up. You're sweating. I can feel the heat from just like a "What's up, everybody?" or like "What do you think that?" And then I'm like, "Damn, Kook's here. Kook's ready to fucking get dirty."
I am sometimes. I have to be in the right mood, and also I have to have the right triggers. And if you don't have the two together, nothing pops off. But sometimes the two, there's some cohesion with that. And oh yeah, it's terrible for everyone.
Not for me. I love it.
I do too.
It's so refreshing to see people not get along. I genuinely, this is not a joke when I say this. It relaxes me to a profound degree to see people not get along.
Me too. I love being hateful over the internet.
Absolutely, and it brings me a pleasure and a joy and a genuine relaxation.
Me too. I don't know why. I'm sure it can't be healthy, but that's just how it is. I've always been this way.
I watched a video of a woman cry for on loop for about 12 minutes this afternoon.
What was she crying for?
Don't know. No idea. Wasn't enough context. I thought she was maybe in a nail spa or something, but it was.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was intense. And
crying at the salon is very embarrassing.
Have you ever done that? Has that ever happened to you?
No, I'm not. I don't know what kind of person you think I am that I'd be crying at a nail salon. But Leslie, unless I'm seriously injured, that's not going to be.
Well, I mean, I would have assumed that, but the way you said, the way you like embodied those emotions in that, and when you said about crying at the nail salon, I was like, oh, had you done it? But okay, continue.
No, if I see somebody crying in public, I walk up and offer them a Xanax, and sometimes they say yes.
Oh, that's so nice.
We keep it locked and loaded in this house. I don't go out without like 3 or 4 Xanax on me.
Yeah.
Sometimes people just need one, and also I don't want to be out if somebody's getting all messy. Or imagine if I'm getting like a pedicure or something, and I still have like 20 minutes left on that, and someone's sobbing in the place. And no, you're going to take a pill, or you need to go somewhere. I don't want to deal with that. Or at least gossip. Tell me why you're crying.
Right.
Have you ever been around somebody who's super upset and they won't say why? Oh my God. It's agonizing.
Yeah, I mean, as a therapist, yes. It's almost the entire job is exactly that.
I couldn't handle it.
The entire job is exactly like, largely they'll tell you why they're upset within the first like 20 minutes of the first session, and then they spend like the rest of the time just denying that that's what's wrong. And then that's my job.
That's terrible. I mean, but I don't vibe with that because I always know exactly what's wrong. I always know why I'm upset. So when people say that they don't or act like they don't, I don't understand it. I have very obvious motivations for like everything that I do, and so it's weird when somebody doesn't understand that part of themselves.
Do you get frustrated with that?
Yes, I don't understand it. I always know why I'm upset. I'm always upset for a good reason. I don't always take it out on the right people. Now, people don't always deserve that, but I'm always upset for a good reason.
Well, I think this is a common thing with disabled people in general, where they're so keenly aware of their circumstances that they generally speaking, you're keenly aware of your circumstances, and you're going to be a little more aware of why you're upset. You should be upset. You're disabled, and then you're certainly going to know why you're fucking disabled.
Wait. Why would if I'm getting a pedicure, why would I leave getting my pedicure because somebody else is crying? I'm gonna leave because somebody's crying at the nail salon. They need to go to the car. Or at least tell me the details, be a mensch. Like, I can't, if someone's crying, they better gossip to me about it. And I will make it fun. At least you can have a good time about it.
I see the role that you play with these people, and I'd love to be able to fly on the wall watching it happen.
Like, if you're going to be, like, all wild and out in public, at least bring somebody along. If you involve someone, at least it's worth it.
Depends on the Fisk in the true dissociative fashion coming in. LOL depends on the type of disability as to the self-knowledge involved.
I love Fisk, and they're kind of like alien-esque to me, which I appreciate because I don't understand a lot of their motivations or their rationale or reasoning of the world, but I like Fisk a lot. They see things in a way that I can't understand, and I appreciate that.
I could try. There's so many. There not so many. There's a handful of callers that I could chop it up with all night, and Fisk is one of them. And you're another one. And speaking of which, we're getting up to 20-something minutes on our conversation this evening, and
sorry.
No. You do not apologize. I'm enjoying myself. You're enriching our exploration this evening while we explore, saying yes to the you are. Another person, another explorer you are, Kirk, that we could take a page out of, right? You're disabled, you're disabled, and you're fucking pissed off about it. You're fucking angry about it. All right?
Every day.
Love that. And that's
I wanted to tell you something that I want your thoughts on it real quick.
Yeah.
I'm planning a trip to Disney, and I'm dangling the idea of that trip to try to get my hoarder friend to throw out some of her shit. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, manipulator. She's And now
it's a good idea, right?
Yeah. Well, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I think. Short term, yes. Short term, yes. Now here's the thing with when somebody, because she's the one of the crazy friends, right?
Yes.
Okay. Based on your description, so ladies and gentlemen in the chat, what Kook is talking about right now, Kook has a friend who is crazy and doesn't have a whole lot of awareness about it, and her life like is shit, like in a lot of ways, and that could be easily fixable with just a few resources or skills, faculties.
Yeah.
And
Easy to fix problems, yes.
And the position that you're often in is sort of you know, just begging them to do basic life skill shit so that their life isn't as bad as it could be.
Yes.
So
totally.
it puts you in this position of you're brighter, you have more of a handle on your emotions, and you have more resources to help her. And I think in that respect, yeah, just go for it, rip it, because ultimately, like, she's poor, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Poor, really bad with money. That does like the thing that a lot of like poor people do when they're bad with money. Like any kind of typical thing that you can think of is she does. You know what I mean?
Right. Her and like we've talked about a little bit before. And ladies and gentlemen in chat, you might be like this, and you might know somebody like this. But a lot of poor people, when they get money, their nervous system is if they are on drugs. They will do, if you did a brain scan and a blood test, like to test the hormones being released on a payday of a poor person, their body is releasing like pharmaceutical grade like uppers. It's something to watch. There's a lot of studies about it, but so what you're doing is you're trying to interrupt the cycle a little bit, but with some benevolent manipulation. So I think, you know, to treat her like a child in this respect, I think is not only warranted, but you know, she's gonna end up dead in a fucking ditch or something crazy if somebody doesn't, you know, dangle a little goodie in front of her.
If it works, doesn't matter how I do it. If it ends up that if it benefits her in the end, does it matter how I got there? Do you think?
No.
Thank
I mean,
you.
I think I'm more of a guy that's like, what is our idea of getting there? What is our idea of help? What is our idea of that? And this is such, because sometimes people think, oh, I'm going to help this person, but what they're doing is really allowing them to avoid some like calamity, catastrophe, that once they experience it, they're going to maybe, the engine's going to kick in. But with her, I just don't see that happening.
Yeah, because everyone's saying to do that, right? Everyone's basically going like, let it hit rock bottom, and there will be one event in the future that will be like rock bottom. But I know when that happens, I'm going to step in to help her when that happens. So I'm also like helping myself, because I feel like if I prevent the end from being as bad as it could be, it's also going to be less stress on me, because I'm not going to let her, you know, have a big, horrible thing happen to her.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want the stress of dealing with it when I can help now, and it's even less stressful for me to help now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and when people say that sort of stuff about, oh, they got to hit rock bottom, there are a lot of people that is true, right? There are a lot of people that is true. Real quick testimonial from also known as Avery, Explorer Formula One racer. Did not know that. Me and my nephew once spent a week hunting Bigfoot when we were children. Now we both have jobs. Thank you, Leslie. The program is working already. I would love to hear more details about that.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear more details about that. Thank you, Avery.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Now, to get back to what I was saying, people say, oh, let them hit rock bottom. And like I said, there are a lot of people that do the engine kicks in, right? And I mean, a lot of what the program it brings us to is some, you know, some inner calamity. But there are some people that will just overdose. There are some people that will just become homeless and then overdose. Yeah. There are thousands upon thousands of people that this will happen to. It is happening right now in every direction from us within a 5-mile radius. and we're not doing anything about it, and we can't do anything about it. So if you got one nibbling on the line like that, you know, dangle a little, you know, sweet treat in front of them. Get them to clean their room.
Yeah, I was thinking that, because then once like rock bottom comes, I'm gonna have to step in anyway. So like, what's the difference between then and now?
Yeah.
One's gonna be more stressful.
And also, you get to feel like a good person.
Yeah.
Right? And that feels good.
I get to feel like it. And I like spending time with them, and I don't like want bad things to happen to them. So there's, you know, there's a lot of incentive to try to help.
Right. And on top of it, you get to, it feels good. It feels good to feel like a good person also, right?
Yes. And you know the friend that you just talked to, I'm about to force her to go to the doctor, and if she gets a diagnosis, I'm going to try to make her call in.
Ooh, like a mental diagnosis? They're gonna. Is she gonna get diagnosed by some like nurse practitioner or like an actual doctor?
Like a real doctor. I'm making everybody. I have a doctor that everyone I know I'm forcing to go to. It's like bam, 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 bam. If she made if there were commissions off of this, I'm making everybody go to this one.
Damn. Well, please tell her to share the diagnosis when she gets it. Namaste. Also, TV, HTHTV, the scam baiters. Namaste. Welcome on in, Raiders. This is Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Tonight
Welcome in, Raiders.
Thank you so much. We're speaking of Cougar Pie right now, and tonight we're exploring saying yes to the you are. Namaste. Now, Kook just talked to us about helping a friend that is crazy and emotionally, you know, all over the place and doesn't have the skills or the, it sounds like the intellect to deal with it. And we're talking about the ethics of benevolent manipulation. Namaste. Where's Technology Life gifting 5 community subs? Namaste.
She's being my wife, being supportive.
Namaste.
My friend is like a really good friend, a really sweet person. I love her. I want to help her.
There's no penis in the world small enough to justify rape of any kind.
Steal and manipulate in order to help one of my
therapist.
friends, and put increasingly harder social pressure on one of my friends to get them to do something that's good for their health or their mind.
Yeah. So manipulate away.
I can be terrible.
Manipulate away. You know, just go for it. Fucking pull the trigger.
Yeah.
And also, you know, the provided the fortitude that it takes to do that is something to be reckoned with as well. And also, you get to feel like a good person, and that's better than, you know, a lot of drugs, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah. And I'm on a ton of drugs, Leslie.
Yeah.
You're on drugs long enough, they don't feel like anything. You're just normal. That's just your normal day. You don't get high or anything.
But moral superiority, though.
Normal. Yeah.
That's something.
Actually, I really don't feel superior than most anyone, sadly. Even when I am. I always feel like a piece of shit.
Let's talk about that next time.
Okay.
Queen Trash Bandit with the subscription for the 3rd month in a row. Namaste, Queen Trash Bandit. I've changed ever since joining the program. Namaste. Queen Trash Bandit. Wonderful to hear. I'd love to hear more about that.
What a great name. I'll let you go, Leslie, but I've been tied up your line long enough. Thank you for letting me talk about manipulating my crazy friend and putting my hot friend on. I appreciated it.
Oh, of course. No, this was I loved this. This is a very fun conversation. Thank you for spending so much time with me.
Alrighty. Namaste.
Namaste, Kook.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Real quick affirmation for these. In addition to bedtime being whenever you want, you can really just kind of eat foods. There's no rules anymore. One more. Let's get one more for the days. I was pulling on a thread that kind of came into view towards the end of while I was saying that. Listen, no parents, no rules. And this is to feel the stinging immediacy of existence on your skin is excruciating as it is enlivening. Namaste. That was really profound. That was awesome. Guys, I got to take a break. I got to take a little piss, and then I'll be back with the second half of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Namaste. Oh, we just started oh my goodness gracious. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. Namaste, everybody, guys. Let's get a little something going. You know, before I go pee, you know what time it is. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's a Jazz Express. Toot toot, everybody. Save that piss. What's jazz sound like from a spiritual guru who's got to pee? Namaste. Cheen, don't worry about it. I'm gonna open the lines in just a moment. I just gotta. Where's Technology Wife? 202 bits. Blessings and namaste to you, hon. Can't thank you enough. BBBBBBBB 999, 102 bits. That affirmation for the days kicking off is Jazz Express. This jazz is for the days tonight. Namaste. Blessings and namaste. Yeah, there's an urgency tonight. We can feel it, right? We can feel that urgency tonight. Lord in heaven, spare me, namaste. Blessings and namaste. How much longer do we have on this? Christ. All right, 2 minutes. 2 minutes of holding. I've got an energy drink and a shitload of water's worth of piss coursing, screaming inside of me. Namaste. Oh. Namaste. It's not real jazz, so your pants are wet. Yeah, I'm literally about to fucking piss my pants right now. Please stop. "20 seconds left. Namaste, communal vision. Blessings. Okay, did it go? Did it end? Okay, ended. You made it. Namaste. Thank you so much, Technology Wife. Blessings and namaste. I gotta go piss. God damn it.
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of Explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning, starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, there simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, "Listen, I know your time is precious. Let me cut to the chase." But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well, you're here, looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. You may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, let me tell you that for these things and so much more, my breakthrough program of explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light on Patreon.com. where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials now available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing. Today we have a very special guest, Edgar. Edgar, why don't you go ahead and say a little something about yourself?
Hi, my name is Edgar. I used to be a meth addict, and now and now I'm high on life.
Edgar, be honest.
Okay, I'm high.
Downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, reaching into darkness. Or the skeptic's gamble. Exclusive archival prints, such as these, channeled and honed by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not an artist, nor do I claim to be. These visions are a burden and cause me immense suffering. But I do it for you. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work. With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program, you'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste.
Namaste, everybody. Welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host, creator, and founder of the most effective personal power program in the country, Explorations with Leslie Tanner. This is ground zero, day one of the rest of your life. Should you allow the simple yet profound tools and techniques in the most effective personal power program in the country really take hold at the intersection of your heart, body, and mind, allowing the path to the next level unfurl in all directions at once, tapping into a power that is present in every atom, every molecule in your body. This power of the next level, ladies and gentlemen, is your birthright. You are inherited, this is your inheritance, you inherit this power. By virtue of your being, you have been birthed to exist in this universe, and by that extension, by an extension of this universe, you too are an extension of the power that pulls being from non-being, the power of the next level. Namaste. Now let's do a quick little refresher before we open up the lines, guys. A lot of people ask me, okay, Leslie, sounds good. Exactly what is this damn program though, right? What is the program? Now, where some programs, they might have some steps. They might have some, here are the tapes, do all the tapes in order. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not guided by linear steps. We are guided by 4 basic tenets. 4 basic tenets. A sociopathogen just brought up the first of our 4 tenets of explorations. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for some information about how to understand the 4 tenets, please visit the website, theprogramworks.com. I just dropped the link in the chat. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, the first tenet of explorations, my least favorite, but by far the most important, relax. Relax. Now, we can't do anything unless we relax, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately. And the way I understand the act of relaxation is negative. Let me say that again. Oh, Crispy Chili Kid's with us? Holy moly, congrats. Congrats on the you-know-what. Namaste to Crispy Chili Kid hanging out in the chat of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Great to have you, sweetheart. Blessings to you. Blessings to you and yours. Now, as I was saying, guys, Crispy Chili Kid, yes, that is the second. So ladies and gentlemen, after we relax, which is a negative experience, quick rule of thumb, if you were relaxing and it feels good, you're not relaxing in a Leslian sense. If you're relaxing and it feels like shit, now you're cooking with gas. It should feel uncomfortable. It should be painful. It should be sad, disappointing. Anything where we experience the negativity of something at all. That is when when the rubber is hitting the road and we're relaxing to reality as it is. Second tenet, question. As we relax, we'll be filled with these thoughts, feelings, some of them coming from inside of us, some of them coming from outside. And ladies and gentlemen, what we need to do before we do anything is question that which floods our heart and floods our mind. Where do these things come from? We question to destroy anything that can be destroyed. And ladies and gentlemen, once we have found something, anything that cannot be destroyed by our faculties of questioning, ladies and gentlemen, that is when we are expressing. Now, expressing is my favorite step of the program, but by far the most pointless, fucking huge, abject waste of time. And by design, the act of expression should be disappointing. It should be a reminder of how redundant, how impotent, and ultimately how disappointing it is to be anything at all. And once you've found yourself looking at, in a spiritual sense or a physical sense, looking at your flaccid penis, your soft little penis that never got as big and cool as you thought it might. You never changed the world. You don't even know where the fucking buttons are to change the world. You don't know where the buttons are to change the goddamn time on your VCR. Ladies and gentlemen, once you've reached that level, that's when you're truly exploring. Namaste. Namaste, Doofus. Thank you so much. Once you have realized that you don't know where the simplest button is to change a single thing around your life, ladies and gentlemen, that is when you have reached the level of exploration. Blessings and namaste to you. Blessings. Who the hell still has a VCR? I have 3 and looking for more. If anybody's got a VCR they're getting rid of, send them to me. Leslie Tanner, P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. Now guys, tonight we're exploring Codeman, good to see you. Namaste. Thanks for being with us tonight, Codeman. Blessings and namaste. Where do soft tacos? You can just eat them. There's no rule. I don't have any rules about soft tacos. I would say look inward and ask yourself why you are even looking for rules about soft tacos. Why are you? Do you need one? Do you want a rule? Do you want to be a bad little boy? Can you only eat soft tacos if you're a bad little boy? And look at that, right? We have soft taco. Soft taco being, a sort of dream analogy, subconscious analogy for the vagina, right? Soft vagina, soft vagina. How do I have rules for soft vagina? Can you please give me a bad little boy, a good little boy, rules for a soft vagina? Now we're cooking with gas. And that's just a little taste of that which you can expect here at Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Let's go ahead and open up the line. 872-205-9484, exploring, saying yes to the you are. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Hey, y'all, it's me, Michaela.
Namaste, Michaela. Guys, Michaela, again, I love that you've been returning back to us, Michaela. Thanks so much for joining us.
I am so glad to be here, and I'm looking forward to our 35-minute call, Guru.
100%. Because really, once you get to talking, everybody clear the floor. You got a lot to say.
That's right. I think I should get equal to more time than Kook did, because I'm like more like Daddy. Daddy likes me more.
Okay, well, namaste to you, hon. So let's get started on our extremely long telephone call. Kook, I had Kook on the mind.
I'm not Kook, you Kook.
Have you ever considered being a lesbian?
Oh, goodness gracious, no. I mean, have you read the Bible? It hates that.
That's true. That's true.
But, like, I would be okay with, like, insinuating it by, like, maybe having, like, some cool piercings or tattoos or something. I would never do it.
Okay. What kind of, so I know you have a nose ring, right?
Yeah, I got a septum piercing. It's you know, it's not, I can take it in and out pretty easily. It just kind of hooks on there.
Right. Okay. So in lieu of being just a full-bore lesbian, you've just kind of gotten a septum piercing?
Yeah, I got a septum piercing, and like I got like makeups, like dark colored makeups for your eyes and what's not. It's definitely not what like a normal Christian Texan would be wearing. It's a little alternative to that. You know?
Well, listen, Michaela, you're famously a clown, right? You've appeared on Infatuations, our dating game show here. I need to make an event tonight. I got to put that on the list. We're going to do Infatuations, and I keep forgetting to announce it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I would love to do Infatuations again. I would be tickled pink.
Now, you came on Infatuations once as a clown. But one thing I'd love to pick your mind about, Mercurler, is what is your relationship? Because you're not just a clown; you're a Christian clown.
I'm a Christian clown, and also I am slowly coming to the terms with the fact that I'm a furry.
Okay, well, let's get to the furry stuff in a second. I want to ask about the intersection. Well, let's make it a six-way intersection, right? Clown, furry, Christian. What's it like being in that intersection?
I think it's really good because I hit a lot of target audiences for, so that they give me their attention. I can just hit whole swaths. You know, I can hit, like, I wear the cross. Like, okay, so I wear the cross. You know, I open, as people may or may not know, I'm now a stand-up comedian. I opened for Matt Rife.
Right, congrats, by the way. Huge.
Thank you. Huge win for me. Thank you, God. Thank you, my family. But also, you know, I got my TikTok, of course, where I'm promoting my comedy. And so on there, you know, it's like I can hit all sorts of different demographics. I can hit the people. I'm wearing the cross, so I'm hitting the Christians. But I got like a darker, like, you know, like a mascara on. So it's kind of like the alt girls. And then, like, I got the septum piercing, maybe people think I'm lesbian. So, like, woke as well. But, you know, I'm also in Texas, and I'm wearing a cowboy hat, and I'm going, yeehaw! So that's also just like, that's why I think they brought me on the tour, because I hit so many demos.
There's so many demos, and I forgot, we talked about Kill Tony. Have you taken a swing at Kill Tony?
Oh, yeah. No. The thing, see, it's a good thing for that Kill Tony show when you go and do it over at the Mothership. That's what I call it. I just call it the Mothership because I'm just there so often hanging out in the green room with my friend Joe Rogan.
Right.
But they make you put your phones away. You can't record anything, and it allows me really to kind of just step out there and say things that I could never be recorded of me saying those. They could never be.
Right. And could you give us a little taste of that, or do you save that for the Mothership?
I save it. I save it for the Mothership. Save it for Kill Tony. Because the crowd really likes it if you just go ahead and you just say the N-word. They just want you to...
Right. No, they do.
I think at TOS, you would not want me to do that here.
No.
Nor could I. It would not be good for my career. But over at Kill Tony and the Mothership, you can say it. Crowds, they want it. They're basically begging for it.
No, yeah, they're hungry, and they're hungry for a little food called N-word.
That's right.
Yeah.
And they don't want that soft. They don't want that soft A. That's not what they're looking for.
Well, and I love that, you know, they get a lot of criticism for it. And while I can kind of understand, but I truly do think that they're on a vanguard, a sort of inner vanguard, so to speak. I think spiritually there's a lot of overlap between Explorations and Kill Tony that I'd love to explore. Now,
wow, yeah, they should bring you on there.
I would listen.
I'll talk to Tony if you want. You want me to?
Yeah, could you whisper in Tony's ear?
Yeah, let me see what I can do. I'd
love to get on there.
I don't know if you know this. He's a homosexual.
Oh, yeah. He's a bad boy. He's a homosexual that says bad stuff. So he's not like a woke homosexual.
That's right.
He's like, yeah.
That's right. You got him.
Which
him
honestly,
to the cross there.
Most of the gay guys I know say all sorts of heinous shit.
Ladies too. I mean, have you heard the stuff Kook said about Helen Keller? No.
Listen, I think it's weird watching everything come out of the 2010s. Yeah, Helen Keller. There's all sorts of unsavory, unhinged shit that they love to express. All the 80 different types of gay. But listen, I'd love to get in the weeds of that some other time. I want to kind of drill down on something you just shared with us a little bit, Michaela. I want to drill down on, you said that you're discovering that you're a furry. And tonight, funnily enough, we are saying yes to the you are. So this is all about finding our essence, finding that which we truly are in every sense of our being. And you're finding a whole new dimension, it sounds like, in this furry business. So how did you get started on this path?
Well, I think always something lived inside me a little bit that I have like an animal spirit, but not like anything non-Christian, like not like kind of like how God is in everything sort of thing, as opposed to like some sort of like, shamanistic, heathen type stuff. But and then in high school, my friend made me a little furry hat, like a little furry helmet, mask, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And I would carry that around. I'd wear it inside my room, and I would imagine myself just like, cuddling with another bunny. Just two Christian bunnies cuddling.
Right.
Each one of us with a little hat on, and just getting and having a million kids. And just having a million, and then I don't have to take care of anyone specifically, but...
Now, Michaela, you've expressed on the program before the desire to sort of be enveloped in a strong Christian Texan man.
That's right. In fact, it's my latest stand-up set, by the way.
Well, I want to hear that bit. I definitely want to hear that bit if you feel generous tonight. But before we do, I want to hear, what are your feelings at the intersection of a strong Texan man and wanting to cuddle with a furry little bunny, furry suit thing? Like those, as an outsider to your culture, those things there seems to be a conflict there.
Well, like I'm a fluffy bunny, like I'm a cute little fluffy little, female cute little Christian bunny, but my husband's like a hare, like tight, muscular, almost like really cut, not quite a twink, a little bit, definitely needs to be taller than me. And, definitely cut, and cowboy hat, white, rich. And so he's kind of more like that, but he doesn't have to be, he also just be human. He can just be human, and we can have little hybrid bunny human babies. That's fine.
So you do the crazy furry stuff, but this fella just needs to be, he doesn't need to be in a bunny suit, is what you're saying. That was the impression that I got.
Yeah, well, it's the idea. To be honest with you, he probably couldn't, because he would be too busy having to earn for his family.
Right.
While I'm at home and just like dressed up as a bunny and just kind of burrowing around the house and eating just a refrigerator full of carrots.
Right.
And so I don't think it would work for him, but me at home, I definitely could. That could be part of my life.
Okay, I like that. Quick affirmation for fellas. Listen, if you're looking for a job that is dependable, pays well, and gives you a good benefit package, look no further than... just out of time. Sociopathogen, thank you so much for the... is this Walmart? Sociopathogen, affirmation for women. Listen, ladies, if you're looking for a job with high pay, spiritually beneficial, and a good benefit package, and then once again, we're out of time. Namaste to women for that, and to men. Blessings to you both. Okay, listen. I think, you know, Michaela, you have an expansive mind and a very active spirit. You're one of the explorers that the conflict is right on the surface, and I always appreciate that. Now, though, you mentioned the stand-up stuff, and listen, I'm no artist, I'm no comedian, but I'm a big fan of that kind of stuff, and sometimes I don't get it, but I like to have fun, and I trust that, you know, your bits are always really fun for me to hear. Would you mind sharing that bit that you brought up just a moment ago?
Are you sure you want to hear it, Guru?
I would love it. Nothing. Chat, wouldn't we love to hear it? Chat, can we see some ones
I don't know.
in chat?
I don't know.
Chat, wouldn't we love to hear it? Can I see some ones in chat right now? If you would like to hear Michaela's new bit.
Yeah, you want to hear my new bit? You want to hear Michaela's new bit?
All right, let's go ahead.
All right, let's do it. All right.
All right. You want me to do an intro?
I'm going to open. Yeah, if you don't mind. Yeah.
Okay, Risk.
Yeah, give me an intro.
I read Rick Sanchez as Risk Sanchez, or I had it dictated to me as Risk Sanchez. Namaste to Risk. Risk, welcome on to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. This is day one. Great to have you. Blessings. Okay, now, so I'm going to do the intro, arena intro. Like kind of I want to say stuff that I can't say on Twitch, but okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been having a fun night, but you're about to have your ass ripped open with laughter. Go ahead and show that gape and scream to the heavens for your next comedian. Put your hands together for one of the strongest talents in the world, rising star Michaela.
Howdy, y'all. I'm Michaela. I'm a good Christian woman, which means I am touch-starved but respectable about it, all right? I love the Lord deeply. I also very much would like a man to put his hand on my lower back while praying. Both of these can exist. Don't act shocked. God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and a personal space bubble. Now, church tells you to wait, be patient, trust God's timing. I've been trusting a long time. At this point, I'm not waiting. I'm loitering spiritually. I'm like, Lord, I am open to your will, but also my love language is physical reassurance. Okay? I don't need anything sinful. I just want a strong Christian man to hand me a jacket when it's cold and say, I got you. That's it. I'd fold immediately. I'd forget my friends, my plans, my independence. He could say, let's pray, and I'd already be sitting. Every sermon about singleness is like, use this season to grow. Baby, I'm fully grown. I am ripe. I am past peak freshness, sitting in the produce aisle, hoping someone picks me. And don't get me wrong, I go out, I bull ride, I dance, I smile. But if a God-fearing man with calloused hands and a steady voice showed up and said, you want to go to church together? Well, I'd abandon the roadhouse like it was Sodom and Gomorrah. I ain't desperate. I'm devout. There's a difference. Okay? I just want a man who loves Jesus, works hard, and will hold my hand during worship and in the Home Depot lighting aisle. So, Lord, if you're listening, I'm here, I'm faithful, I'm available, and I promise I won't rush it, but I will sprint when you say go. Separate the races. Amen and good night.
Good night. Well, now a quick communal vision from Sociopathogen. Why didn't God split the zygote to have two Jesuses?
He didn't want interfactional war. He knew what would come of that. That's in the Bible. If you'd read it, if you'd open it up, Sociopathogen, I'd read it with you. But you couldn't make any sort of jokes or criticize or question it in any way.
Yeah, I
Let me know.
understand. I understand. Well, listen, I think we'd all really love some kind of announcement for a Bible Michaela-led Bible study group. I've been asking for that for a long time now. Feels like years.
Oh, I've polled and I've set the guidelines, and people are honestly, I think they're just they're jealous and haters, and that's why they're not joining it.
Cougar Pie says 20 bits, good caller.
Oh, thank you, Cougar Pie. Thank you, Cougar Pie.
Well, listen, Michaela, I wanted to wish you luck on the furry business. Let us know how it goes and if it actually enriches your life or further dissociates you from an admittedly excruciating reality that you have trouble coming to terms with.
Oh, but Guru, we still got 25 minutes left on this call.
Namaste. Thanks so much, Michaela.
Say my name one more time, please.
Namaste, Michaela. Okay. Oh, you've been terminated. Oh. At all costs money pointing out, since June, I've been asking for this Bible study group. I have. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I could call you tonight?
Unprepared, apparently. Hello. How are you doing this evening, Leslie Tanner?
I'm doing great. Reverend at all costs money, namaste to you. How are you tonight?
I am authentically me this evening.
Authentically you? What the heck does that mean?
Well, sir, I found a new drug over the counter, and I really, really like it. And so I decided to experiment and do drugs again.
Namaste. What kind of? So what's the drug?
It is called. Can we get a poll? Like, no, it's over the counter called 7 tabs, 7-hydroxymitagreganine. It's apparently like a extremely potent form of kratom, and it's fantastic.
Extremely. And where do you get it? Do you get it at like a dispensary?
No, just regular over the counter. Any one of those places where you can get trucker boner pills, you can get them in there.
Yeah. Okay. Code Man backing you up. Code Man in chat saying, commonly known as 7-0, it's good shit. Smoke shops have it.
No, I wouldn't recommend doing it on a day you have anything prepared to do. But if you just want to chillax, go for it. And it's definitely not something you want to like continue using over an extended period of time.
Yeah, Grandpa Liquor just chimed in and said, do not take 7-0. It's extremely addictive.
Yeah. So you got to have self-control.
And also, as Viverance pointed out, calling gas station drugs over the counter is hilarious. It does have a certain white trash quality to it.
Beautiful. Well, have you seen the neighborhoods where these little smoke shops go up? It's not an opiate. It is not, believe it or not. It's really not an opiate. It has nothing to do with the poppy plant or opioids. There we go.
Bar, bathroom, pharmacy.
I'm on 30. Well, I'm on 30 milligrams plus a bunch of CBD. How many? These are 500 milligram CBD gummies. I've eaten 6. I'm chewing 2 more right now.
So, okay, so would you consider yourself an addict at any point in your life, or are you just somebody that dabbles in and out?
Former addict, now dabbler.
Beautiful. I love so that and what do you think about the people that consider themselves like kind of permanently addicts, right?
I think all for them. It's not my place to judge. You know, if you want to be a complete piece of shit, or not. Maybe you're not a complete piece of shit. Maybe you just want to like sit back and do nothing with your life while your body rots away until your mind shuts off. Go Go be you. Go be the authentic you. Say yes to your authentic self. Go.
Interesting. And I've worked with a lot of people like that, and some of them really are to their core that, I believe. Now, the thing is, you don't ever know if there's something else fully until the final moments of their life. Chromatic Mage with a communal vision, Chromatic Mage says, just be normal, shoot heroin.
No, actually, 100%. I quit hitchhiking because of heroin. I found myself in a teepee up in the hills in Santa Barbara, California, in the backyard of this family's teepee, shooting heroin with this guy that I just barely knew. It was great. We were watching homemade 9 Inch Nails videos. And then I realized this is going to kill me, so I made my way back to central Iowa.
Central Iowa.
Detoxed. Yeah, and detoxed. Oh, buddy, let me tell you. Not fun.
I believe that.
Now,
I believe that.
If you really, really want to relax in a Leslie instance, get addicted to heroin for
months, that's true.
And then quit. Cold turkey. Quit cold turkey.
I mean, it's sort of...
That is...
I mean, there's some drawbacks to that, but that's definitely going to give you a sense of it. What's the longest Narcotics Anonymous sobriety chip you earned?
I've never been. Oh, not me. I already felt it once. Like I tried a straight 30 milligram all at once last night, and I felt it felt kind of like dope sickness, but more like a dope cold. So I'm fairly certain tomorrow I'm gonna feel like absolute dog shit, but it's all for the good because I'm gonna get like hit up with a whole bunch of Novocaine and Galaxy gas when I get this tooth pulled, and then I'm throwing this shit away, throwing it in a cover and saving it for a rainy day. But I basically am using it for pain management because I got a tooth that's trying to kill me.
Right? Is it infected? Is it going bad?
I don't know if it's infected.
Cougar Pie, quick communal vision. I have a physical dependence on opioids, and I'm often worried about being forced to go cold turkey.
Oh, dude, it sucks.
Yeah, I can feel the resonance in your voice on that one, and as well with Cougar Pie. Namaste to you both.
I do love drugs. I say try drugs, use them once or twice, find out, just, be prepared, do your research, be around people you trust or don't, if you like a little bit of danger, LSD in large crowds on your own can be a lot of fun, but can also be very dangerous. Just, try to be smart about it. Hello.
Galgoog guy, the 6 years of sobriety, no chips, just coins now.
Like Bitcoins? Like, does what are they called? The No Such Agency?
No idea. Now listen, so you're saying yes to the UUR. Let's get back to the theme. Saying yes to the UUR. Now, you're going to be our final caller for the night. And you are having fun. You're fucked up on 7-0. And you could buy this at like a smoke shop where you can get like kratom and like bongs and stuff.
Yep, 100%.
I love, it's Framweard. Namaste, 2 bits. Blessings and namaste to Framweard. One gay guy alert. Namaste.
No, what I would recommend is if it's your first time, I wouldn't do more than like 10 milligrams because it's really fantastic. Like this is pretty good. Like I am not mad about what is going on inside my body right now.
Man, if I was the CIA, I would love so many things about what you're saying right now. Because like the opioids, that was really destructive for a lot of people. I mean, it still is, but especially.
Oh yeah.
When it was rampaging. But like if I was the CIA and I wanted to take out the whites, I mean, the infrastructure is so perfect. These smoke shops that like have the like non-drug drugs. It's kind of perfect, right? You feel like you're getting away with something for a couple years, and maybe there's like a white Fred Hamilton that's just ODing on 7-0.
Let's hope not.
Let's hope not, huh?
Like, hell yeah, you know, I'm not accidental, all right? But if that's the life choice you want to make, sometimes, you know, I say yes to that self-freedom, right?
Right, you keep saying that. Yeah. So, and that's something that you truly believe.
For the most part, yeah. People should be allowed to be themselves as long as it's not directly interfering with somebody else's life, and that the infrastructure to get out of these situations should be in place.
Not me says, dude down the street from me growing up owned a smoke shop and died from smoking K2.
Oof, that's one I've never tried. I have never tried the K2. I don't think I'm willing on that one.
The police report included a witness testimony that he was in the middle of trading Eminem verses in a rap battle in a garage.
Interesting.
So
I feel like there's a plague of Eminem right now. I was literally put in like Elvis Presley, right? And 2 songs later, it was an Eminem song. I'm like, what the fuck? Why? How did we go from this to this? Okay, I don't get it. Like,
nah, Mish just one up me. LMAO, he was old and didn't have legs. So, not Mish. One up in the guru. Namaste.
The program works.
The program works. Well, namaste. Listen, it all costs money. Really kind of a nice chill one to go out on. Really, you know, you brought your good vibes that we get to like kind of huff the spiritual vibes through our screens, through the World Wide Web. And in a way, we're all fucked up on 7-0 with you right now.
That's a beautiful sentiment.
Right? And it's because you said yes to the you are. You acknowledged that you enjoy drugs and you took drugs.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Sir. I'm saying yes to the universe.
Namaste. Well, listen, is there anything else that you'd like to share with the chat before we close things up here for tonight?
Be excellent to each other, except Nazis. Yeah, fuck Nazis.
Namaste. Thanks so much. Thanks so much to Reverend It All Costs Money. Really chill, cool guy. Way to end the stream tonight. Namaste to you. Guys, thank you so much for being here. It's that time. It's time to fold up shop a little bit. We had our first stream of the night saying yes, first stream of the week saying yes to the you are. We'll be back this Thursday, of course, and we will be back Saturday with Infatuations with Leslie Tanner this Saturday. I'm going to make a Discord event before I go to sleep tonight. Namaste. Namaste, guys. Also, Crispy Chili Kid, blessings to you. Thanks so much for being here, for popping in a little bit, popping in with your busy lifestyle. Good to see you. And also, thank you to my mods, my producers, and my community of devoted light, My community of devoted light. If you would like to join it for a couple dollars a month, we got the podcast. I'm going to be putting a podcast up either tomorrow or the next day. A nice little sit down that I had with a couple friends of the program. The podcast will be up, and also the postcard is in the mail right now. Namaste, guys. Namaste to you. But we'll be back Thursday and then Saturday with Infatuation. So we got a big week coming up, guys. Big week. Who are we gonna raid, Who's up? Who's streaming still? I don't, let's see. I don't know who that is. Who do we raid? Of course, Crispy Chili. Yes, namaste. Who do we raid? Who should we raid? Let's put a little raid together. I don't know enough. There's some titty streamers on the front page. Man, this shit's funny. Not Mish. Somebody time out not Mish. Alright, we're gonna raid Julie. Amelia, if you're fucking me on this, it's your ass. I don't follow Julie, but I'm about to. Yeah, not Mish with the fucking attitude, like right at the end. We had a pretty easy night with you, and then right at the end, you did a shot of vinegar and just started like spewing vitriol. How about that? Well, no, just timed you out.
Ban me?
I'm untiming you out. Jesus.
Fuck you.
Hold on. Roommate abuse.
Fuck you.
I untimed you out. We have to go. We have to raid. Stop.
We have to go. We have to go. Oh my god, we have to go.
I'm being battered. Jesus Christ.
Where are we going?
We're going to Julie 22. All right, guys. See you Thursday.
Admit to her that you're a bitch.
I don't know. I'm not a bitch.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah, long ear. Yeah, like the floppy ear. Yeah, that's what I always thought. Snap! Wait. Who is coming in? When I have very, very blank paper. Oh my goodness. Hold up,